going on, everybody? It's TJ2 Sports coming back at y'all with another video. And today I'm going to be breaking down tomorrow's game versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, Eagles offense, they definitely are struggling. Their receivers keep on dropping like flies. And I think we should take advantage of that. No Deshaun Jackson, no Alshon Jeffrey. Two of the best receivers on the Eagles team. Most definitely. Obviously, you still got to watch out for Boston Scott, Miles Sanders, who is Zach Ertz. I haven't mentioned him already. Definitely Joe Hayden, Bud Dupree, Steve Nelson. Everybody in the secondary. I said Bud Dupree in the secondary. He's a linebacker. Scratch that. But everybody else in the secondary, they shouldn't give up too many big plays. I mean, just because they're a bunch, but also do not get cocky, because just because they're a bunch of nobodies right now, any given Sunday, anything can happen. You never know. But on the defensive side of the ball, no Avonte Maddox. He messed up his ankle. He, I'm guessing against the 49ers last week. So most definitely pick on Jalen Mills. Obviously, don't throw it at what's that man's name? Darius Slay. He'll probably be covering Juju, but I wouldn't chance it. Like, I don't want to be that one scared person that's like, oh, don't throw it, Darius Slay's over there, don't throw it to Juju. All my fantasy owners, like, they probably would want him to throw it to Juju. But at the same time, like, from a football perspective, it's just like, why would you throw it at their best corner all game long? Jalen Mills has gotten moved down from safety back to corner. He did play a little bit of corner last week against San Fran, if I'm not mistaken. Also, I'm looking to take advantage of that as well. Like, if I was the coach, I would definitely pick on him. He'll probably be covering James Washington, Deontay Johnson, maybe. You know what I mean? It's just like he's probably going to be a little bit rusty. He hasn't played corner in like what, a year, excluding last week. He hasn't played corner in a year. So he's going to be he's going to be very rusty. Now, just because Carson Wentz does not have big name weapons does not mean that he won't look to make plays, will not look to extend things out of the backfield. Because frankly, y'all saw that Bengals game. Y'all saw him do that rushing touchdown. And if he hadn't done that, they would have lost that game and not made it to overtime. And you saw how he was looking against San Fran, against, let's be honest, a depleted San Fran defense. A depleted secondary, no Richard Sherman, no there was someone else that got hurt. The name escapes me right now. But at the same time, you got to give Carson Wentz his credit when it's due, because y'all remember that 4-game win streak playoff, that playoff run that he went on last year with no receivers, pretty much a bunch of practice squad people. Boston Scott was a practice squad player before that. Nobody knew who he was. Obviously, he's like coming to his own. Like, everybody's starting to respect him a little bit more outside of Philly as well. But yeah, man, do not underestimate Carson Wentz. Doug Peterson will always find a way to like put some kind of points on the board. Obviously, against San Fran, it was 8-7 at the halftime, and they ended up putting up 25 points on the board. You know what I mean? Obviously, I expect us to hold them under 25 points. Like, our secondary does tend to look a little bit suspect. In a couple quarters, like first, second quarter, they come off a little bit slow. But I'm not really worried about the secondary this week. Our secondary this week, our front seven should pretty much take care of business. You know, you had a week of rest. Everybody should be ready to go. You get extra time to rest everybody up. Everybody's gonna get healthy. You get more practice time as well. That's one thing. We're not like the Titans that can't. Placed under protocol and can't practice until Saturday. But yeah, man, it's definitely going to be a good game. I've most definitely been looking forward to this game since 2016 when they dismantled us. Like, you know what I mean? I even super chatted EDP. I'm like, hey, y'all gonna need a little bit of good luck on y'all side when y'all play us. You know, we're known to injure quarterbacks. That's not something to be proud of. I'm sorry. But some of his name, Jeff Driscoll went down against us. Drew Lock went down against us. TJ got a lick on Deshaun Watson. I mean, that's mainly Watson's fault for holding on to the ball that long. Obviously, he's trying to. It's what, third, fourth down. He's trying to make a play. He's trying to extend the play, push the ball down the field. I mean, you're already near the sidelines, holding on to the ball like this. TJ running full speed at you. What you gonna do? Now, if we get this running game on, we win this game for sure. Obviously, Philly's secondary is very depleted right now. They're injured. You have to bring a safety down and get him to play corner. At the same time, it's like, sling the ball around, obviously, but don't, give it a little bit of balance. You know, Mike Tomlin is known to do that. You remember we beat the Texans. We started off throwing. Big Ben was missing people, overthrowing them, and then towards the second, third quarter, we started to balance a little bit of run game in there, that kind of thing. Now I'm not sure what's going on with the Eagles' offensive line. I've heard through the grapevines that the majority of their starters are injured besides Jason Kelsey. But condolences to them. I don't wish that on nobody. You obviously, I played in high school. Anybody that's ever played football at any level, you don't wish injury on nobody. But if I'm Mike Tomlin, I'm looking to take advantage of that. You know what I mean? People don't have, the backups don't have the experience. Well, obviously they do now. They played one of the best D-lines in the NFL, minus Nick Bosa. But you have limited experience against a bunch of veterans, against our front seven. Obviously, a top 3 front seven in the league at that, mind you. But I'm looking for at least 4 to 5 sacks tomorrow, most definitely. Maybe an interception. I don't know. I might be getting a little greedy there, but anything's possible, man. Same way they could come in and shock the world and upset us, we could also go in there, take care of business, and avenge our 2016 loss. Most definitely. All right, my end prediction, I got the Steelers winning 30-18. That'll be our final score. Juju will probably get his tutty in. Because defenses can't key on Juju anymore like how they used to last year. You know what I mean? You got Eric Ebron now. James Washington is coming into his own, so you got to divert your attention on equally to a bunch of these receivers. And I think James Conner, why not? James Conner gonna get a rushing touchdown too. Everybody gonna eat. I'm not trying to disrespect the Eagles, but what do you expect? It's like a fully healthy team versus, let's be honest, the Eagles are top 5, one of the most injury-prone teams in the league right now. They don't really have all of their guys right now. I hope they get better, obviously, but I'm looking to capitalize off of this. But man, that's all I had to say. Everybody have a good one. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification as well so you don't miss none of my stuff. I'll be uploading as much as I can. Everyone have a good night.